Starlight Celebration is an Ishgardian holiday that has its beginnings during the Dragonsong War, when the knights took it upon themselves to care for children orphaned because of the war.
But I thought you hated all the orphans in the whole world.
Not anymore. I like them.
Starlight Celebration is currently active and will end Thursday, December 31st. You can do all the quests for this event on any class or job level 15 or above, even Blue Mage. You need access to Gridania, so if you didn't start in Gridania, you should at least complete the level 15 MSQ quest, The Call of the Sea. If you want to use this event's special surprise, you will want to get to the point where you acquire your chocobo. To use housing items, you will need access to some form of housing. You'll need to either belong to a free company that owns a house, or reach level 50 and have the rank of second lieutenant or higher in your grand company to purchase your own house or apartment. The holiday shop is open right away and is selling the 3 new housing items, as well as the 2 usual magic prisms for Gil. However, more items become available as you progress through the story. More on this later. Start by teleporting to Gridania. From the Aetheryte, you can use the Aethernet to teleport to Maketo's Amphitheater in Old Gridania. The story begins with Garanji up on the stage. Pick up the quest, A Festive Fiasco. Thankfully, you are just in time to save the festivities from totally falling apart, as per frickin' usual. However, in addition to you, she's hiring child labor to help out. Oh, he's an adult? Seems Kimlito is the Scrooge or the Grinch in this story, and has been ordered by his parents to help out. And now we meet our disturbed individual. In fact, her name is Insane. Oh, I'm sorry, is Sane. She will be our Tiny Tim / Cindy Lou Who stand-in this year. No, she's not dying. More on this later. In an effort to bribe or incentivize the children, and apparently you, to do their chores, I mean jobs, unveils the Twinkle Box. A box of 5 compartments full of all manner of delightful wares. Well, actually 5 variations of one manner of moderately enjoyable wares. More on this later. Growing up, I didn't have no Twinkle Box, just a leather strap and a swear jar. For your first task, you are sent to talk to the Saturnine Starlight Celebrant. Can I call you Satyr for short? It seems someone let Kimlito decorate, and now you gotta fix it. More likely someone gave him free reign with all the holiday decorations and didn't like it when he got creative.
What's this? What's this? What's this?
I like this guy's style. After you collect all the unauthorized decorations, you give them to Satyr and return to for your first look in her box. You get some experience and 99 numeral 5 magicked prisms. Numeral 5. And there are 5 compartments. Wonder where this is headed. She also tells you that Banefeld has a letter for you. Talk to Banefeld to read your mail, and a little cutscene plays. There might be more than one letter for you, depending on where you are in the game, and more on this later. For your next task, you are sent to Asane to fix something else. Seems Kimlito doesn't know his ass from his apple hole because he put all the snowmen backwards. This is pretty easy, just turn each snowman twice in one direction.
Pivot! Pivot!
Really, it does not matter, as long as it's twice in the same direction, clockwise or counterclockwise. When you're done, Kimlito shows off his box stacking skills. I don't really see the problem, but Asane is displeased, and the available options don't really allow you to disagree. Kimlito is feeling attacked and gets all hysterical. So, did he just say, "you people"? So after Asane chews him out, he offers her some money, and well, you know he said something wrong, because the music stops. She refuses the money and stomps off. He seems to realize that words can hurt, and his heart grew 3 sizes that day. I mean, he began to try to make amends. When you turn it in, you get experience and 99 number 4 magic prisms. and another letter or two. It's going to continue like this. Each quest will require you to learn some new skill like rodent extermination, using the crystal method, and wreath delivery. You will be rewarded with a magic prism, which will then become available from the holiday vendor, and Banefield will have one or more new letters for you. More importantly, as you go, you will see Camlito putting in more effort as he starts building snowmen, or snow people, to make up with Isane, and they start to get along better. When you complete your task near the Botanist Guild, a lady starts spouting gossip about Isane's family, and it seems they may not be doing so great. She also feels it necessary to relay an inordinate amount of details on how her parents used to dress.
This means something. This is important.
When you get back to Isane isn't around, so everyone decides to talk about her behind her back. The Saint of Nehemiah reveals Isane's father is sick with a horrible disease that has been going around, and her mother has been taking care of him. Well, that's topical. Wait, she's working to get money for medicine, but wouldn't take money when Camlito offered it? I tried to tell them we should go visit her father and maybe bring him some chicken noodle soup, but Camlito interpreted that as, let's decorate snowmen to look like Isane's parents. So you gotta dress these snow people like the gossipy lady described them, and if you don't remember, the voices in your head will remind you.
This means something. It's important.
The tall one is her dad, so he gets the black hat and the green scarf. That is, the green scarf with the red stripes. And Mom gets the red knit hat and red scarf, which both have green and white stripes. So once you get them all dressed, you can turn in the quest. Camlito and Santa, the Saint of Nehemiah, are impressed. When Isane shows up, she is overjoyed, and they both tell her that they have arranged for her father to receive the medicine for his illness. When you turn in the final quest, you finally get that achievement you were after. Oh, and you get this old rusty bell, but don't ring it or you might turn into a snowman or person. Actually, this is a mount, an odd one at that. At normal run speed, you lift up the head and everyone can see that you are in there. However, at walk speed, you pretend to be a snowman and just walk around like a real snow person. The shop is right outside Maketo's amphitheater. There are no vendors in the other cities like there were last year. The snow dust tree is an outdoor housing item, so it can only be used if you have access to a house. The other two are indoor items, so you can use them in your house, an apartment, or private chamber. The unmelting ice partition is a wall of ice that reaches from the floor to the ceiling of a single story. You can use it to divide up a room or place it against a wall to make an ice room. Note that if there is something on the wall behind it, that object may pop through and end up mounted on the ice wall. In fact, you can hang any wall-mounted objects on there. Also notice that it has two different sides. One side is a solid ice sheet, and the other looks like it's made of ice blocks. The unmelting ice loft is a platform that can be mounted on a wall. This includes the ice partition. This is a table, so only tabletop items can be placed on it. The underside includes a selection of spiky icicles, so you can reenact your favorite movie scenes. There are also the magicked prisms Sunshine and Stardust. These are consumable novelty firework items that are available every year for Starlight Celebration. In previous years, these have been sold for special tokens. Since you can now just get them for guild, this is a good time to stock up without having to grind for special doodads. As I said before, as you complete each quest, these numbered magicked prisms become available in the holiday shop. Though they give you a stack of 99, they stack up to 999, like all other items in the game. If you think you'll want a lot of these, stock up now. Each time you complete a quest, one or more letters will be available to read from Banefeld. These are from people you have met in your adventures. None of them are signed, so you will have to guess who sent them, and the NPCs that appear have nothing to do with the letter, except for one. These 6 are unlocked just by doing the Starlight Celebration quests, and are from people met early on in the MSQ. You probably have met most of them by the time you are 15. 3 seem to be unlocked later in the MSQ, at some point in each of the 3 expansions. 1 is probably unlocked for completing the custom deliveries to Zloe Aliapo in Idleshire. Yes, Loie often refers to herself in the third person. 1 is from the Alexander raid storyline in A Heaven's Ward, and 1 is unlocked by the Eden raid storyline from Shadowbringers. And 1 you will only see if you participated in last year's Starlight Celebration. This is my 4th Starlight Celebration. They obviously worked really hard on this event, and it seems much more involved than previous years, especially considering you never leave Gridania. They seem to be trying out new ways to interact with things. The devs will often use holiday events to try out new things that will be used in later quest designs. The thing is, while there are multiple options, there's only one way to move forward. There should at least be humorous reactions to doing something wrong. But it would also be more interesting if the story would continue differently if you failed to get something right. We'll see how this is implemented in future content. Anyways, I hope you all enjoy Starlight Celebration, and have a very Merry Christmas. Goodbye.